Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game. And he could do some damage here too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. The action has already started. Out to the left it goes. Nicely shaped cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Isak. Bergvall. Bergvall. Koundé. Olise. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Moved on forwards, and they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Upamecano. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Koundé. Zaire Emery. And it's Koundé. Lindelof getting this one clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Now it's Sema. So who's he picking out? And that's aimed into the middle. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now this could... Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Olise. Emery. Chance here to counter. Now it's Sema. Koundé wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's the chance to counter. That's good play. And it's Bergvall. Olise, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Dembele. No goals as yet. Emery. Tries a measured ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Lindelof gets it away. Cherki, he's in a good position here. Olise! Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aim forwards. Isak. Lovely feet. Very nicely done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Sema. And it's Bergvall. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? That is lovely. Can he deliver? Emery. Rabiot. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Isak towering forward here. Bergvall. Shapes to shoot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bergvall. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rabiot. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hernandez. And that has been clubbed away. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France, well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Isaac! Koundé. Zaire Emery. Cherki. Rabiot. Hernandez. Saliba. Rabiot. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Hernandez. Cherki. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. Rabiot. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rabiot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Aim forwards. Oh, played right into his path. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Rabiot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cherki. Mbappe. And the shot! Moved on forwards. Bergveld. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now the delivery. Now who's going to be first to this? Dembele. Cherki. Oh, what a pass! He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez picks it up now. That's a good ball. And here's Dembele. Cherki. It's run loose here. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Proves too strong. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Saliba with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Isak. Oh, good spread. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Isak. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Akliouche. And it's Doué. Shot, surely! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Bergvall, and it's lofted through here. Nice interception, well timed. Zaire Emery getting this one clear. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Bergvall. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.